Poppin' peeps, it's your boy Ant from CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first time I see is the first time I read. Let's get it! Poppin', baby. Let's see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully, my notification gang pulls through. And if you guys would also like, feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is down in the description box down below. Hey, everybody. The first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was my Libra gang. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. As it is for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, alright? Message is for Libra, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody, how you guys doing, man? Message is for Libra here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. Alright, my Libra gang, let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Libra. The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Six of Wands. So, you can be connecting possibly here with a fire sign, an Aries, a Sag, or a Leo. Your current energy is going to be the the Five of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Page of Pentacles reversed, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Libra, you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or possibly an Aries, Sag, Leo. The Six of Wands to the Five of Wands. You're ascending. You're becoming above negativity, and I'm really loving to see that. I think you guys are in a position right now where you're recognizing I am so done subjecting myself to low vibrational energies. I'm allowing myself to be in a good place, and I'm tired of resonating with anything that's low vibrational. It doesn't serve in my highest of good. So you're jumping up, man. I like it. You're leveling up. You went from the Five of Wands straight to the Six of Wands. You're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, taking a look at your reading so far, Libra, you're in a position of time where you're getting out of the negativity and you're focusing on moving forward from all of that. You're working on yourself, and I'm happy to see it. In regards to who you're connecting with here, Page of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like one of the main reasons that you are excluding negativity from your life is because essentially somebody in your life that brought in a lot of negativity was personally removed from it. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody who's no longer offering you anything or has anything to offer in the first place. It could have been an earth sign here, once again, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I think you're in a space right now, Libra, where something happened in your life and it was a blessing in disguise. Somebody walked away from you. Whether it was a friendship that ended, whether it was a job you needed to walk away from, whether it was a lover you needed to walk away from, I feel like someone here kind of removed themselves from your life, and it was a blessing in disguise, because the moment they remove themselves from your life, you realize, oh shit, the negativity's gone. I feel so much lighter. I feel so much happier. I'm out here catching a vibe and working on myself. So somebody no longer being a part of your experience actually triggered a positive awakening within you. It triggered, a leveling up. As for the outcome that's present, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I think right now you're in a space where you're recognizing I don't need to be surrounded by anybody to bring in any sort of happiness. All I have to do is focus on the happiness that I can find within myself. Awesome, man. Because here's the thing, Libra. I feel like the reason why you were surrounded by a negative presence for so long was due to the fact that you didn't want to be alone. That's one of the reasons I'm feeling. Of course, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I do think for some of you Libras, the reason why you stood around this person and this toxic environment for so long was kind of that fear of being on your own, that fear of being alone. But essentially, you're now recognizing it's better to be alone than to be surrounded by people who don't make me happy. And that's always going to be the answer. Always, no matter what, in any situation, it's always better to be alone and on your own rather than being surrounded by people who are not bringing in happiness and fulfillment into your day-to-day life. So Libra, you're leveling up, baby, and I like it. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much, Summer Jade, for becoming a member. Much appreciated, dear. And Butterfly Spirit Tarot, thank you for the $9.99. Happy Wednesday. Positive vibes to you and everybody else. Likewise, my dear, thank you for that donation, and I hope you have a bomb-ass day. Hey-o, I forgot today was hump day. I was like, you know what? I know we're reading for the 24th, but what's today? Today's what? Wednesday? Yeah, baby. It's hump day today. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself, all right? So, we started out with my beautiful air signs. So, we're going to go air, water, fire, earth. Going to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Pisces gang? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 258 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's take a look and see what we got going on for you. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Lovers. So you can be connecting to a Gemini for some. Your current energy, Pisces, is going to be the Two of Swords. The person you're dealing with here is going to be the Magician, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Five of Swords. So based on the energies I'm seeing provided for Pisces, you can be connecting with a Gemini. You also could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or maybe even a Virgo here as well. The Lover's card to the Two of Swords. It's something I talk about, but it's true. Love is a choice. And when you choose to love a person, that means you're choosing to work on whatever it is the two of you have, you know, through sickness and through health, through the good times and the bad times. You know, when you're choosing to love somebody, it's almost like a marriage because in a sense, it is a commitment, right? So when you choose to commit to somebody, you choose to work with them through the good times as well as the bad times. And I feel that whoever this is you're connecting with here is kind of in a position right now where they're a little bit resistant. Five of Swords. It feels to me, Pisces, like your person lately hasn't really been their best self. This is kind of that energy where they've been very snippy. They've had like, you know, a foot up their ass. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting, to put it very blunt. It feels like the person you're connecting with has kind of just been off lately and they've been very angry. And you want to know what this pent up aggression is that they have, but they're not necessarily giving you any answers. So your person's been very attitudinal and moody lately and you want to know why. Well, taking a look at your person, they are showing up as the Magician. And remember, the Magician is a card as above and so below. So I think right now your person's been manifesting in a lot of negativity because they haven't been in a place where they've been happy with themselves. And Pisces, typically when people aren't happy with themselves, they tend to project that unhappiness onto whoever is closest to them. It's absolutely crazy, but we do it. It's a humanity thing. We are human. And what happens is when we're pissed, we usually take it out on the ones that we love the most. And I really do feel like that's what's going on here right now. The person you're connecting with, Pisces, isn't necessarily happy with themselves. So they're taking it out on you, which is somebody that they do love and care for very much. And as for the outcome that's present, Five of Swords, it's leaving you with a bitter taste and it's making you agitated. But remember the premise of the reading here. Love is a choice. Through the good times and through the bad times. Love is forever a choice. So if your person lately is going through some shit and they're taking it out on you, if you still choose to be in love with this individual, then it's time to speak your truth, Pisces, and it's time to work things out. Through the good times, through the bad times. You might be in a bad time right now with the person you're connecting with. And keep in mind, this reading could apply to your friend, to your family member, your lover. So it doesn't have to strictly be a romantic relationship. It can be any kind of relationship in your life. But if you choose to love this person, you got to choose to work through it with them. So Pisces, what the universe wants you to know here is that if you're making this choice and you're making this commitment, it's time to talk to your person. It's time to be honest with them and say, look, you haven't been super pleasant to be around lately. I'm not necessarily sure why. I'm not sure why you are projecting everything you're going through and taking it out on me, but I'm choosing to be with you. I'm choosing to love you, and I'm choosing to try to work through this with you. So are you willing to work with me to keep this relationship going? Or are you going to continue being the Five of Swords and resisting the fact that I love you and want to work on things? And Pisces, the outcome will be your discernment. If this person chooses to work with you because it takes two to tango, I hope you guys work things out. But if the person you're dealing with, Pisces, refuses to work on things with you, it is going to be up to you whether or not you want to stick around and hope that they'll get their stuff together, or if you no longer want to choose to stay with somebody because they're not making any decisions on moving forward with you. All right? So like I said, man, the outcome is going to be up to your discernment. But if you choose to love somebody, choose to work on it. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Going all the way to, we got air, water, going to my fire. And real quick, I just wanted to answer a question for somebody in the room. There was a person saying, we were just on Libra, how are you on Pisces? So there are some people that come here that are new. I know that. So what the daily reading is the daily reading is an all signs reading. So we read all 12 signs individually based on whatever order I kind of come up with. So we read for Libra already, and now we were reading for Pisces. So we already finished Libra and we finished Pisces. So I'm reading all 12 signs individually. So it's not a one sign reading. It's going to be for every 12 zodiacs within this one video, reading the daily energies on what's going on in the next 24 hours. So just to touch up to a person that had that question in the chat, you know, there are people that come in that are new here sometimes, so I just wanted to let you know what the daily reading is all about with the tarot, okay? So, moving forward, we got air, water, go into my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius gang? By the way, Sagittarius, we uploaded your monthly today, your October 2020 monthly. Feel free to give it a check out, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Sagittarius here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Saggy. Let's take a look and see what's going on with you. Your energy's a little different today. I'm not sure if it's a bad thing or a good thing. Let's take a look. So, Sag, your overall energy is the Two of Swords. Your current energy is the Ace of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Fool in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you is the Five of Wands. Yeah, I think the energies are definitely going to be interesting moving into the next 24 hours. So, Sagittarius, the Two of Swords to the Ace of Swords, okay? Essentially, this creates the Three of Swords, right? When you add the Ace and the Two. I think someone has caused a lot of pain for the fact that they're checking out right now. You know, you're connecting with a person here, it could be an Aries, who's not continuing to fight for what it is that you both have. And I feel like someone here is checking out. You know, for some, this could be a parent who's maybe checking out right now in your life. You feel like they're not giving you the attention and affection you need. It could be a partner, a friend, whatever. But I feel like somebody here is just not being present. You know, their mind is someplace else when you're around them. And it's incredibly frustrating for you. And I think you're getting to that point where it's like, hey, you got to come back down to earth and you got to be present with me, or we're not necessarily together at all because my mind is on you and your mind is somewhere else, man. Far, far away. So I do feel like someone here is checking out, and it is very much so frustrating you. Because as for the outcome that's present, we got the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands represents a lot of internal conflict and a lot of frustration. So I think that the Two of Swords and the Ace of Swords, these two combined creating the three, it's a painful situation for you because it hurts you that somebody's not being present with you. And at the same time, too, the Ace of Swords is you wanting to get down to the bottom of why your person's checking out, why they're detaching from reality right now. You kind of want clarity, but you don't feel like clarity has been coming towards you. Clarifying the Fool in reverse. Why is Sagittarian's person in the Fool in reverse position? We have here the Star in reverse, and we have here the Two of Pentacles. They might be in a position right now, Sagittarius, where they don't have a lot of hope. And that hope could be maybe they're not hopeful that your connection is going where it needs to, but I don't think that's it. I think the person you're connecting with, Sagittarius, is juggling so many things in their life right now, and I think that the Star card in this situation isn't about hope necessarily. I think it's about healing. Sag, the reason why your person is checking out is because they are going back and forth between healing shit that they need to take care of, and they're not taking care of it. It feels to me like your person's ignoring their problems, and they've become so overwhelmed to the point where they're checking out. So they're not just checking out in your relationship or your connection. They're checking out in every other aspect of their life. You know, the person you're dealing with right now just wants to detach and take a break, and it feels to me it's because they're incredibly overwhelmed. They're really avoiding their problems here. You know, the Two of Pentacles is like, oh, I'll deal with this now, or no, maybe I'll deal with this later. That's the kind of energy coming through. So, Sagittarius, as frustrating as it is, I think your person here is neglecting their need to heal. And that's a conversation that you could have with them. Because I want people to know, by the way, I'm not that person that's telling you to give up on your partners too easily. If you choose to give up on somebody you love, that's your choice. It doesn't matter even if I tell you maybe that's your best option. I don't think you should choose to give up on somebody unless that is exactly what you want to do. But the person you're connecting with here right now, Sag, they're refusing to heal. They're pushing away their healing. And I think essentially, you know, maybe they need somebody right now. You know, they could possibly need you, but usually when people push away their healing, they push away everything else, and that would be including you. So I would speak up and tell this person your feelings. I would let them know how you feel and that it doesn't make you happy to see them unhappy. It doesn't make you happy to see them checking out. I would explain that you want them to be better and you want them to take care of themselves. I would tell this person exactly how you feel. And if the person you're dealing with stays in this funk and doesn't change, at the end of the day, it's your choice if you want to, you know, give them their space and maybe find someone else that's ready to be with you. But if this is someone that you love and you want to keep fighting for them, do what's best for you, okay? But from what I'm seeing in the situation here so far, yeah, the person you're connecting with is checking out because they're overwhelmed with healing that they're refusing to take. They need some time to heal, and if they don't do it for themselves, they're only going to check out further, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, goddamn. Felt that damn energy coming through. I don't know, was there a donation? I think I already said the donation, right? Yeah, it was a $9.99 earlier. Thank you once again from Butterfly Spirit Tarot. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Thank you for that donation once again, all right? But yeah, damn, Sagittarius, that energy was freaking heavy, my guys. You know? Damn. I'm sending healing and love to my Saggies. Because you know what I'm seeing, and I'm sorry that I'm going on a tangent right now, but Sagittarius, I can just tell, like, you don't want to give up on this person. Then don't. Don't. If you love somebody that much and you see them struggling, you can't fix them, but you can hold their hand and watch them go through the process. All right, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to air, water, fire, earth. What do we got coming through for my lovely Capricorn gang? What's happening, baby? Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 383 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. And thank you, Rach, for the 222. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. All right. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn. What's going on with you, baby? Cappy. The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Chariot in reverse. So you can be connecting with a Cancer for some. Your current energy is going to be the Two of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Ten of Cups. And the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Justice card. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Libra. You also may be dealing with a Cancer, okay? Capricorn, the Chariot reversed and the Two of Swords reversed is a final decision to not move forward with something. I think for some of you guys here, wow, for some of you here, there might have been a marriage that like you might have just saved your marriage with somebody, okay? Very random message, but the way that I see it is like, you know what? We're not going to go through with a divorce. We're going to find love with one another again. Like, we're going to make this work. So some of you Capricorns may have saved a marriage, and if it's not a marriage, you may have saved a relationship. I'm feeling this energy where it's like, you know what? We have been in a bad spot for a while, but this time, we're not going to move away from each other. We're going to fix our issues. We're going to fix our shit, and we're going to keep it popping, and we're going to move forward together instead of individually, okay? And that's the energy that I'm seeing coming through for you. Because the Justice card could represent a divorce. It also could represent a disconnection, right? Such as a breakup and things of that nature. But I do feel for you, Capricorn, that you're like, no, I'm not ready to move on from this connection. I'm not ready to let you go. I'm not ready to not work on this, you know? And the thing about Capricorns is that Capricorns are incredibly loyal. You guys are very loyal to the people you're dealing with. And when you love somebody, you will put your 100% effort into them as much as possible. But in this situation, I feel that it's reciprocated. I'm not seeing that it's just you, Capricorn, going hard and loving this person and making things work. I actually feel like the energy is reciprocated, okay? So it seems to me like you and your person are working on things, and it's looking relatively positive. Instead of giving up on one another, you guys are working on it together, and you're re-exploring the foundation the two of you share, and that foundation is love, 10 of Cups. So yeah, I think right now what you guys are avoiding is you are avoiding a breakup by deciding to work on the issues that the two of you need to work on in the first place. Beautiful. I'm happy to see that, man. I'm happy to see that counter steer, you know? Instead of the two of you letting one another go, this is choosing to battle and fight and stay. I like it. I like it a lot, Capricorn. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my air signs. What do we got coming through? For my lovely Gemini gang, messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. For the 394 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, let's see what we got going on. Hopefully all is well, okay? Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy is going to be the Page of Cups. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Six of Wands in reversed. Gemini, the energies that I'm feeling for you guys right now, you can be connecting with an Earth sign, water sign, even a fire sign too. But Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, this is working on opening yourself up emotionally. Like, it's not even the sense of being emotionally available. It's working on your confidence, I feel, for some of you. Being confident in letting somebody know how you feel about them, you know? It can be a scary thing telling somebody how you feel about them, telling somebody, hey, I got feelings for you, I like you, you know? It's a scary thing sometimes. But what I've learned in life is when you are fearful of asking somebody or telling somebody how you feel about them romantically, you know, what's the worst that can happen? Naturally, the worst that could happen is the person says no. And I think it's worse to not ask and never find out than to ask and be denied, okay? So I think it's always a great thing to be confident despite what the answer is going to be and tell somebody how you feel about them. So I think you guys are in that space right now where you're doing your best to be confident and moving forward in regards to new love. And the reason why I think a lot of you guys are trying to muster up the confidence to find new love is because you keep coming back and accepting back the old love. I feel for some of you Geminis, you've kind of been caught up in an entanglement with your ex where you've been going back and forth because I think that that's the love you think you deserve. Essentially, some of you Geminis, I think you're in a position where you only feel like you're worthy of your ex's love, which isn't the love you definitely want. And I feel like you guys are trying to break the cycle and recognize that you are deserving of much better love out there. That's what I think's happening for you, Gemini. That's why you're trying to find your confidence in expressing your feelings and finding new love. It's because you're trying to break the cycle of thinking that you are deserving of a not fulfilling form of love. You were deserving of the best form of love, okay? I'm trying to find ways to explain this perfectly, but hey, I'm not perfect. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, okay? But either way, as for the outcome that's present here, Gemini, Six of Wands in reverse. Right now, what you're initially focused on is becoming confident again, and also becoming confident within yourself, and also recognizing that you are worthy of the best. It is a road that takes a while. It is a journey that takes a while to finally be comfortable with yourself and to see how worthy you are, but you're on the journey, and it may take some time, but you're going to get there. Do not fear that you are not going to be able to find better love out there. I promise you, there is much better love out there than your ex. Okay? I promise you, baby. So Geminis, I'm seeing that you guys have been going back to what you think you deserve, but trust me, you deserve so much better. Keep working on being confident, keep working on being emotionally available and expressing your emotions, and keep working on just creating and living your best life. There will be a better person that gives you the love you deserve that comes across to you, and I want you to be able to receive it. Don't feel like you're undeserving of good things. You are deserving of the best. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay? Going all the way to my beautiful water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Cancer gang? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 422 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out, man. You guys are hella appreciated. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, my Cancer gang, let's get ourselves one last shuffle and see what we got going on with you. Hopefully we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. What's cracking, baby? Cancer, damn, that was nice. Let's take a look, all right? Your overall energy is going to be the Eight of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Your current energy, Cancer, is the Hierophant. The person you're dealing with is the Ace of Cups. And the outcome that's present for you, Cancer, is going to be the Ten of Wands. So the Eight of Pentacles to the Hierophant. I think right now you're breaking free from what a commitment should be and what a relationship should be. You're breaking free from the structures that society gives you. For example, society will tell you, well, if you want to be in a relationship, it's got to be this way, right? Or if you want to be married, it's got to be this way. I feel like what's happening with you, Cancer, is you found somebody you're interested in and you have no motherfucking intention of rushing it. You really just don't. You have no intention on rushing this connection. You have no intention on rushing to fall in love. You have no intention on even labeling this connection right now. You met somebody, you're having fun, you're vibing, and you're over taking on the burdens of having to have things be done a certain type of way. For example, you know, you're not like having that burden of, well, we got to be together and we have to have the title of being in a relationship and then we have to get married and then we have to do this and we have to do that. No. You met somebody and you're going with the flow and you're allowing it to flow. And that's something that's very positive because when you allow a beautiful connection to flow, it goes to where it needs to go. When you force things to happen or rush things to happen, that's when things don't necessarily work out. So you're not focusing on any sort of social expectations, and you're definitely not focusing on taking this relationship and doing it the way society tells you to do. Taking a look at who you're connecting with here, Ace of Cups, this is somebody that not only are you potentially going to fall in love with, but somebody who's going to potentially fall in love with you. So I feel like you have met somebody that you connect with here that you really, really fucking like, and you can see yourself falling in love with them. And I want you guys to continue working on that connection, enjoying it, and going with the flow, because at the end of the day, where you flow is where the connection will go. Don't rush anything. Don't try too hard. Don't force anything. Enjoy it and be present. I'm happy to see my Cancers here connecting with somebody that you guys are incredibly interested in. Right now is the time to have fun. Right now is the time to have butterflies in your stomach. And to overall just have a great experience with your person. Don't try to take it to a place. Don't try to rush a relationship. Don't try to, oh, this person's got to meet my parents. Who gives a shit about that? Just enjoy the person you're with and spend time with them. Okay? I like it, man. I like it a lot. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Go with the flow, okay? Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through? For my lovely Leo gang. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 459 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo gang. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. Hopefully, we got ourselves some fantastic stuff. Leo. The overall energy for you here is going to be the, I don't know why I forgot the name of the card, but the Hermit. Thank you. Your current energy will be the Eight of Cups. The person you're dealing with is the Five of Cups reversed, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Knight of Cups in reverse. You may be connecting with a Virgo or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Hermit card to the Eight of Cups. I think right now you are wanting to be left alone and you're wanting to be on your own, okay? You know, the Eight of Cups is about walking away from something, and the Hermit card is like, as I walk away, don't contact me, don't call me. I want to be left alone. And taking a look at the person you're dealing with here, we got Five of Cups in reverse. So Leo, somebody here I feel has kind of indicated that they're moving on. And right then and there, you're like, I'm going to give you that same energy. When somebody's indicated that they're moving on, you're like, I'm moving on too. And you know what? Don't contact me. Don't call me. Don't expect to get me back. Because the Five of Cups reversed to me feels really sudden. Like Leo, it feels like somebody suddenly just said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. Or I don't have feelings anymore. This, that, and the third. That's kind of the energy that I'm seeing. Somebody here kind of suddenly no longer felt the way they originally felt. So, Five of Cups reversed. Abruptly they walk away. Abruptly they leave. And you took that and you said, you know what, maybe it was meant to be. If you want to walk away from me that quickly, I'll show you that I can walk away from you just as quick. And you're in that energy where it's like, don't try to call me. Don't try to come on back to me when you recognize that you made a mistake. Because I will not be here to offer you my love. I will not be here to offer you my support. I will not be here to give you a second chance. Because I think you're getting tired of handing out second chances, Leo. I think it's one and done. And if your person here doesn't surpass that first chance, there won't be a second one available. Yeah. So I'm feeling that here for you, Leo. Somebody made a mistake by walking away, but it's a mistake on them and not on you. And you're recognizing that you're not going to give nobody a second chance, because once they walk away, they won't be coming back. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Thank you so much, by the way, for the $4.99 from Lunatic720. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, my love. I really appreciate that. All right. Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward. Going all the way to air, water, fire. Going to my earth signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Taurus gang? What's cracking for the bull gang, baby? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours, all right. Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. For the 473 peeps in the chat, please drop a like, guys. Thank you all so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In the next 24 hours. All right, Taurus, let's take a look, man, and see what we got going on for you. Hopefully all is well. All right. Taurus, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the 9 of Cups. So you can be connecting with a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your current energy is the 5 of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords. And the outcome that's present for you, Taurus, is the 5 of Cups. All right, taking a look into this reading here, 9 of Cups and 5 of Swords in reverse. I think right now what you're doing is giving up on trying to make it happen with a certain person. When you try to force being with someone, when the universe is clearly giving you warning signs and red flags that it's not meant to be, initially the universe will keep on showing you that this person is not meant to be with you. So what's happening here, Taurus, is like you've created a lot of resistance. You know, there's somebody that you wanted to be with. I feel like you consistently pursued, and the universe kept shutting the door in your face. And it's not fun. I promise you. I know, man. It is not fun when the universe throws the door in your face. You're like, yay, this is fantastic. I keep trying and I keep doing my best, but boom, I fall right back on my butt again. Yeah, the universe is like that, man. When the universe knows that you are not meant to be with someone or meant to be with something, the universe tries to set you on course for the path where you're supposed to be at. And when you keep resisting going to a new path, the universe will keep on pushing you and pushing you and pushing you until you eventually get there. So from what I'm seeing here, essentially, Taurus, you know, you're recognizing, damn, it's time for me to stop resisting the universe. The universe is clearly sending indications that it's time for me to move on to a different path while I keep chasing this person. And taking a look at who you're dealing with here, Queen of Swords, this is an individual who had cut away what the two of you had originally. So whoever you're dealing with, Taurus, this is somebody who kind of cut off things. It could have been a person that ghosted you, but they maybe... For some, they could have ghosted you. For others, they could have just told you why they were walking away. But I feel like the more you chase this person, the more the universe showed you this connection isn't for you. And as for the outcome of this present, 5 of Cups, even though it is hard to accept the fact that you and this person were not meant to be together, you're recognizing it's better to not continue to resist the universe and to flow to the path I'm meant to be on. So this is you going with the flow. This is you allowing the universe to take control while you are letting go of control. I know that this sounds really agitating to some type of people, but I know we think we know where we're supposed to go or we know where we're supposed to be with. And I know not everybody is a strong believer in the universe or a strong believer in God, but I'm one of those people that believe that there is something out there that sees so much more than what you see, you know? So at the end of the day, if God or the universe sees a better path for you, God's going to take you there. You know, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Just saying. And to respond to a comment real quick from Maria. Maria says, F me, you don't need to tell all my business. Well, Maria, it's a general reading, my love. I don't know if that's exactly your business. If it is your business, I apologize, but you don't have to click on the tarot reading to come watch, okay? God damn, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, going all the way to... We finished out my earth signs. Going back to my air signs, what do we got coming through for my lovely Aquarius gang? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I missed a donation, too. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much, Jason Curling, for the 5. Spot on, just spot on. Want going on as I am. I'm gonna try to rephrase and say what I think you meant. I'm going on as I can. I've been okay, Jason, I'm sorry. The way you spelled things, it was a little hard to understand, but thank you though for the 5. I appreciate it. I'm happy that things were spot on, but I could not read that message, all right? Thank you though, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you for the donation. All right, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. And Mariah, I know, my dear, I'm only busting your balls. I saw that comment and I knew you were fucking around, so don't worry about it, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So, messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua, let's see what we got going on. I feel a very, 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 very calm vibe surrounding you. I don't know what it is, but there's calm energy around you guys. Aquarius, if you've been going to bed, when you've been going to bed at night, if you have noticed that, like, there's this very calm energy around you, almost like somebody's, like, laying next to you and like holding you, there could be a relative coming to visit you at night. Somebody that you were very close with and in touch with. It does feel more of like a feminine energy, but it could be, you know, it doesn't matter. It could be any of your relatives that are coming to visit you. But I am feeling this energy at night when you guys are like going to bed. There's something that just comes around you. You feel this presence of just calmness and warmth and love, and you feel very taken care of. So if you have been feeling that kind of presence around you guys at night, that could be a relative of yours that's coming in for a visit, okay, to take care of you and to check up on you, especially if you've been going through any sort of difficult time and things of that nature, all right? All right, man, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Let's get one last shuffle here, Aquarius, and see what we got coming through, all right? Aquarius, the overall energy for you guys here will be the 5 of Cups in reverse. So you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your current energy is going to be the Death in reverse, Scorpio energy, the person you're dealing with, Queen of Swords in reverse, outcome that's present, 7 of Swords. So what I'm feeling for you guys right now, 5 of Cups reverse to the Death in reverse, is trying so hard to change how you feel, but it's not too easy. See, the 5 of Cups reverse talks about moving on, but the Death card in reverse there is counterintuitive. It feels to me like you're trying really hard to move on, but you're not making any progress. I think right now you're still, you know, what is the word that I'm looking for? You're still grieving something. For some of you Aquarians, because I don't predict death, by the way, so this means it already happened, but some of you Aquarians may be grieving a person right now that might have passed away. You also could be grieving a person that walked away. You might have had a partner that left you or a friend that left. But I am feeling an energy of grief where you're trying your best to let somebody go because you know that you're not going to hear from them again. It feels like finality was involved, you know? There was a final ending between you and somebody else. You said your final goodbyes, and it was something that was painful. And, you know, you're really left with this energy of the 7 of Swords, you know, feeling very much so a lot of emotions all at once and not knowing exactly what to do with them. It's like you feel like you're stuck in your mental imprisonment. And even though we're not at the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is all these feelings that are jumbled up within your body. So Aquarius, you know, you want a way to express yourself. You want a way to completely purge out your pain and completely grieve the situation so that you're able to move forward. But, you know, you're trying to do that with not allowing yourself time to heal. You know, you need time to heal, Aquarius. And the more that you push off that time to heal, you know, the more that you're going to keep feeling this pain and the more you're going to keep feeling these emotions. You know, I know nobody wants to take time out to heal. We just wish we could slap a Band-Aid on us and everybody would feel better immediately. But I don't recommend that, because when you put a Band-Aid on a wound that needs air, essentially you keep throwing on Band-Aids until you run out of them. And when you run out of Band-Aids, you can't go and buy more because the Band-Aids are sold out. You know, and then everything comes on back to you. So Aquarius, I think you are ready for this confirmation message, and the confirmation message for you is you need time to heal. And if you don't take time to heal, you're only going to continue to be wounded and you're only going to continue to hurt. So I think you guys need time to heal, and you have to allow yourself that time. You know, be honest with yourself, be ready to heal, and allow yourself to heal. Okay, make that time for you. And keep in mind, there is no timestamp on healing. Some people can heal in a week or two. Other people could heal in a couple months. Other people could heal in a year. But I want you to take your time out for yourself to heal. And keep in mind, like I said, this doesn't have to be somebody, you know, physically that's passed. It could possibly be a person, like a final goodbye with a lover, a final goodbye with a friend, a final goodbye with a job maybe, you know? But take your time to heal, please, all right? Because you need this healing. Okay? I'm sending my love to my Aquarian gang. God damn. The Sagittarius is today and the Aquarius is today. Got some deep motherfucking readings. Sending my love to you guys, all right? Thank you so much, by the way, for that $14.99 donation from Lisa. Much appreciated, Lisa. Thank you so much, okay? All right, man. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. God damn. Whew. Sagittarians and the Aquarians today. Whew. All right, man. My air signs are done. Going all the way to my fire signs. Or I'm sorry, my water signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely Scorpio gang? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 489 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated, man. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what we got going on. Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be dealing with a Earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. Your current energy here is going to be the Five of Cups. The person you're dealing with is going to be the Eight of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present for you, Scorpio, is going to be the Seven of Cups in reverse. I think that you're consistently getting agitated and upset that somebody's not letting you move on because they keep coming back. That's the vibes that I'm seeing coming through for you, Scorpio. Someone keeps coming back. They're not giving you breathing room. They're not allowing you to move on. They're not allowing you to heal. They just keep returning. And I think you're getting tired of it, man. You're like, universe, when will they quit? When will you tell them that I got to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward? Well, here's the thing, Scorpio. Why are they able to continue coming back? Maybe that's something you got to take a look at. Do you still have their number? Do they still have your number? Are you still allowing them to view your social medias? Are you still keeping lines of communication open? You got to take a look at if you're giving them the opportunity to keep returning. And I'm not telling you, go ahead and cut off every single person and, block them on everything. No. But you could restrict and limit ways that they have to contact you or communicate with you. Now, for some of you, there may be a reason why this person keeps coming back. You may be binded together, possibly binded by money. Others of you, you could have a company. Others of you could have children together, Six of Cups. So that may be why this person kind of keeps returning to you and trying again with you. If you have a child, that's probably why they're very much so not trying to give up. So be mindful of that as well. Because if you have a child with this person, they're going to want to fix things. And I think that you're in that space where it's like you really want to heal from it. You really want to move forward. But it's kind of hard to cut the lines of communication with the person you're dealing with if you're binded with a child or binded with a business, So I feel that right now you're doing your best to limit yourself from this person. But no matter what, they keep on returning. And as for the outcome that's present, it makes you feel, am I going to be stuck on this one damn person for the rest of my life? Absolutely not, Scorpio. Because even if they have this opportunity to keep contacting you and communicating with you, sometimes I think you have to come to that recognition where it's like, you know what? If I want to move on, I'm going to move on, despite how many times they return. So even though you want space and you need space, and even if this person refuses to give you space, it is up to you. It is your choice whether or not you move on. It is not up to them. Even if they come back and they start fucking with your feelings, guess what? If you made a choice to move on, you can stick to that choice. Because that is what you are doing for your higher good. That's you moving on. So I want you, Scorpio, to focus on what you know is going to make you happy, despite of what this person is continuously trying to do. Okay? And yeah, keep in mind, guys, Mercury retrograde's coming up in October. Mercury retrograde's coming. We may be dealing with cases of the ex and all that stuff reappearing. But Scorpio, for now, remember, your heart is still very fragile because you've been so connected to this person. But you acknowledge that you want something new because you acknowledge you deserve better. So this is one of those situations where you might have to focus on your head over your heart. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. My water signs are done. My air signs are done. Going to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my lovely and beautiful Aries gang? Okay? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got coming through. Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Empress in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Libra for some. Your current energy is the Death card. The person you're dealing with here is the High Priestess in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Knight of Pentacles. You may be connecting with a Scorpio, Pisces, possibly a Libra. You also could be dealing with a Taurian as well. Goddamn, Aries, you almost had all 4 major arcanas. The Empress reversed and the Death card. Something's got to change. And I think what you're acknowledging... Sorry, let me fix my camera real quick because it's... There we go. Okay. Something's got to change, right? And I think what you're acknowledging that needs to change, Aries, is the way you view yourself, you know? I think a lot of people in the world right now, and honestly, probably ever since, always, I guess, you know, everybody in the world, I feel, to some certain extent, is unhappy with certain things about themselves and can view themselves in a negative light. I think we are all capable of insecurities, and we're all capable of really bringing ourselves down and being our biggest haters, you know? I believe that that can happen, and I believe that many people suffer and experience that. And I think that with the Empress in reverse here and the Death card, you're acknowledging that you got to change the way you view yourself. You might have been catching yourself lately engaging in negative self-talk. You might have caught yourself lately, you know, really being down on yourself, really being down on others. Maybe you're just recognizing that the way you've been viewing yourself lately hasn't been in the highest regards, you know? And when people typically are down on themselves or are consistently tearing themselves down, it's naturally because you guys are not only just unhappy with yourself, but possibly unhappy of where you're at in life, you know? So I think you guys for a while have been trying to avoid this feeling from within. And keep in mind, Aries, this is a reading that's going to be all about you. This reading is not going to be about a person you're dealing with, okay? So keep in mind, this is for you. I think you've been trying to avoid your inner intuition telling you, hey, you got to be nicer to yourself. Hey, you got to do better. Hey, you should, you know, really hold yourself in a higher regard. I feel like you've been ignoring your intuition because your higher self over here, Aries, has been telling you to love yourself. Your higher self over here, Aries, has been telling you, appreciate who you are and treat yourself better. As for the outcome that's present, Knight of Pentacles, it's time for that change to be reinforced. It's time for you to start taking care of you, looking at yourself in a better light, and putting in the work to not tear yourself down, but rather to build yourself up. So slowly but surely, Knight of Pentacles to the Death card, things are changing here, and I feel like it's no longer about tearing yourself down, Aries. It's all about building yourself up. You're starting to see yourself in a positive light. You're starting to look at yourself in a positive image, and you're becoming, you know, a person that's happy with themselves. I'm happy to see the change and transformation is starting here, and I'm happy to see that you're sticking with it. Because the Knight of Pentacles is consistency. It's about slowly but surely doing something, okay? So I like it, man. I like it a lot. Aries, I'm happy to see that you guys are in a position right now where you're working on yourselves, you're avoiding that negative self-talk, and you're recognizing that you got to view yourself in a better light. Look, man, everybody on this planet is unique, and that's including you. There will never be another you, Aries. Remember that shit. And because you are so unique, love who the fuck you are. There will never be another you. Point blank period, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, give me 1 second, guys, before we go to the last sign. Let me just get a smoke break real quick, and we'll get on into it. I banged out a couple readings today, so I'm a little bit drained. But I hope you guys have been well. By the way, for the 475 people in the chat, thank you guys so much for coming through. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have been enjoying so far. Thank you guys to everybody who's tuned out today. I really appreciate it. Or for everybody who's tuned in. All right. Thank you guys so much for that. Anyways, man, moving forward, let's go ahead and take a look at the last sign, but not least, what do we got coming through for my lovely and beautiful Virgos? Virgo, thank you all so much for your patience. I greatly appreciate it, okay? Messages for Virgo here, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. For the 482 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you all for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Virgo, let's go ahead and see what we got going on. Virgo. The overall energy for you guys here is going to be the Devil in reverse. So you can be connecting possibly here with Capricorn for some of you. Your current energy is going to be the Ten of Swords. The person you're dealing with is the Temperance in reverse, and the outcome that's present for you is going to be the Judgment. So you may be connecting with a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, or possibly a Capricorn. Based on the energies I'm seeing provided for my Virgos, I think what you are about to do is get rid of a connection. And it's also not even getting rid of a connection. That's not what this is about. This is about you getting rid of the energy you've been holding on to. When people move on, usually there's residue, right? When you move on from a situation that was negative, there's usually some sort of residue that still sticks with you. And I feel like you're completely detaching at this point. The Devil in reverse to the Ten of Swords. You're moving away from the feelings of betrayal, the feelings of negativity that you've had between you and another person. You're allowing yourself to completely purge it out rather than allowing that residue to fester. The longer you leave that residue around, the more the resentment becomes a thing. So have you ever noticed you move on from a person, but even though you moved on, you still don't like them? You know, you still have something against them, you know? When that happens, that's the residue. And instead of clearing yourself from it and leaving it be, you know, I think you guys have been in a position where you've noticed that you have moved on from somebody, but you still think very negatively about them. And when you think negatively about a person after you've moved on from them, just by thinking negatively of them, you are still attaching yourself energetically to that person. So it actually doesn't help you move on when you are still holding, what is the word I'm looking for? Resentments to certain people. When you're still thinking about a certain person negatively, you're still attached to them. And most people don't recognize that shit. Most people don't recognize it. So when you're letting go of somebody, you got to detach from them completely. Unless, energetically, you're still going to be binded to them. You know? And I learned that a long time ago. And it was not the easiest lesson to learn. And I think the truth of the situation is that Virgo, although you may have moved on, you never fully healed. Because you see, people that fully heal, they let go of the person. They say, you know what, I wish you well. Live your life. Separate from mine. When people fully heal, they wish the people well. They say, go live your life, I'm going to live mine. And that's it. You don't even think of them. And when you do think of them, you don't have any sort of ill will intentions. You know? So when you fully heal from somebody, you're not going to have that spiritual residue because you're not going to leave those resentments. You're going to leave those in the past, but you're not going to bring them with you. And as for the outcome that's present, the Judgment card, I think your guides are trying to wake you up to this, Virgo. Okay? Your guides, I think, are going to be very persistent in trying to bring up to the fact of it's time to wish them well, it's time to let them go, and it's time to let go of the resentments you may hold. Because the longer you hold resentments on people you've moved on from, Virgo, the more that their energy will still be attached to you and a part of your life. So remember, man, to clear out that spiritual residue, you have to be willing to let go of any negative energy you hold towards people that you moved on, and you have to be willing to let go of any sort of resentments that you have towards people you've moved on from. You got to let go completely. Okay? And then go through the process of fully healing, and you'll be able to completely let go of this person and all of that spiritual residue. All right? Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I do apologize as I did get drained at the end of this reading, so hopefully I explained that as best as possible, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? So, guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to the daily reading. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Of course, if it resonates, please let me know down in those comments down below. For everybody that's up here in the chat right now, please drop a like. It does something in the YouTube algorithm, and we get to invite more new Soul Fam into the building. So please drop a like, man. I'd really appreciate it. For anybody that sent in a donation, thank you guys for those donations. They help so much more than you know. My gratitude to you. Thank you so much for anybody who sent in donations. I'm incredibly grateful. And once again, they do help out, so thank you so much for it, okay? But yeah, man, thank you everybody for being here. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And if somebody can leave a timestamp down below, that would be much appreciated as well. Some of the closing credits before we get off, guys. Today we uploaded Sagittarius and we uploaded Capricorn as well. So we got 4 October 2020 readings out. The readings that are out is Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So if you're a Libra, Scorpio, Sag, or Cappy, your October 2020 reading is out. Feel free to give it a check out, okay? We'll be getting all these done by next week. So no worries, guys. Your readings will be coming soon, okay? Guys, thank you so much for coming, man. I appreciate it. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you guys later. Much love, everybody, and have yourselves a good one. Peace, man. Take care, guys.